Getting more working on the New Holland, restoring the hood and the fenders. And I think Bud's getting his truck welded today, so let's go check that out. We got Jake from Iron Designs here welding in the panels in Bud's truck. Finally getting it done. Bud's been slacking. Looks like he's doing a nice job. Look at that. Looks good. Well, while Bud's getting his truck welded, we're going to keep working on these fenders and the hood. I'll show you guys a little bit of what I did here. We used the flapper wheel, taking down where the stickiness of the numbers were, and to get just some of the gunk off. We're going to go over this with the sand block one more time, and then should do 2 coats of primer, 2 coats of paint, and a coat of clear, and we should be good. In the fenders, we did the same thing, just the flapper wheel on the rust spots. We're gonna scratch the paint up a little bit. I still gotta get these out and that rubber out before we can shoot it. And I also am gonna clean it with mineral spirits after. Bud got his gas tanks painted, they look good. Look at that, crisp. Just do a quick walk around, show you guys Jake's welding setup on his truck here. Getting them welded in. He's almost done with the one side, it looks. It's a nice setup. It'd be nice to have here at the shop. A lot bigger welder than we got. It looks like he's getting them welded in, good time. Bud's gonna be nice and pleased with it. Finally get to be driving his truck, hopefully. So I got one done, one more to go. Well, we got that ground down with the flapper wheel. It's not perfectly symmetrical, but it's a lot better than it was. So we're gonna use this body filler and try and get it nice and sealed. So we got that one bonded. I didn't get footage, but we got this one done too. This one looks a little better. Here's the side Jake got done first, the first day. I'll show you guys that one. Looks pretty good. A little more grinding, a little more Bondo. Lovely Bondo. Here's the other side. He just finished it today. I would have got footage, but we were running and getting pallets and stuff. She looks nice. So shout out to Jake at Iron Designs. Well, folks, we got the Bondo done on the hood. That looks a lot better. You'll be able to tell better once it gets painted, but it's not all flaked out and cracking and breaking now. Yeah, it feels good. It took a while sanding, but now he's gonna primer. Still gotta do a little more to this one. That's gotta set a little longer, and we'll be able to sand. Would you look at that? Looks like a new hood. Automotive Alley mixing up the Bondo.
Looks
like
solid color. Yeah. He's got indents.
Sure you don't want to use that one, or you like that one better?
Well, I'm gonna do both.
looks good. Good job. Well, it's the next day after we got the first coat on, a primer. I'll show you what it looks like here. Looks pretty good. We still gotta flip it though, but I'm gonna do this side and then the other. Well, I got the hood moved onto the sawhorses, and we're ready for second coat of primer on here. Now that I touched up every other mark and any scuff. Well, I'm glad to let you guys know that I'm done painting it, and this is the color it's staying. No, I'm just kidding. So I was just painting away, and then look at that.
Finally got my stuck truck.
Finally got his truck running. Something happened. What are you doing here? Look at all that. Lots been done since you guys seen last.
Sanding down the creases in it to get more bond in it, so it looks good.
Oh yeah, it feels pretty good.
He's
been filling in the bond. Yeah, you guys didn't see it last since
Well, that's
the weld was on. Yeah, and this side's still a primer. Looks pretty good though. You can't even tell. Can't even tell. Yeah, then this dent. So what are you doing about this?
Oh, I'm gonna try to jack it up.
Oh yeah, that
Pop
could
the
work.
dents out, see if I can get it as straight as possible. If not, I'm gonna have to cut it out and get a new piece of the bed.
No, that'll suck.
That will suck.
Right in that spot. I took the flapper wheel to this, smoothed it down a little. Someone repaired this hood at one point in time. They must have hit it with a tree, since it was a county tractor. That was shattered, and like you guys know, right here. So we're gonna get it fixed. I gotta get it put outside here, and I can keep grinding on it. And the only reason we're doing it outside is because grinding on that fiberglass, it tends to get really dusty. You're probably gonna want to have glasses on for this. Well, I got it done. You can see how it looks here. Now they just had it really high with whatever they put on it, and I just used the flapper wheel, which I'll show you right here. A wheel on your grinder like this, and we were able to take it back down from how high they had it with. I don't even know what material they put on it, some kind of tar. But now we're going to take it in the shop, sand it with some sandpaper. We got some little holes we're going to be filling in. It looks like they had a strobe light up there. Ground down a little piece on the side where they scratched the side and put some holes in it. There's some other little holes, odds and ends around here. Oh yeah, and this piece on the back right here they filled. But we're going to get it all sanded down and fixed up here. I told you guys it gets a little dusty when you're doing it. Alright, you guys can see that looks a lot better now. It's a lot smoother, sanded it out. And now I'm just going to go over all these other little spots with 60 grit paper and then 100 after that to smooth it off, and any scratches or anything that you come across. And then after that, I use this 400 grit foam paper and go over it to get the final smooth finish. So we got it all sanded, and now we got a piece of metal clamped on here to hold that hole, to hold this crack shut, and to keep it all in line for when we put on the fiberglass cloth. The Bondo fiberglass cloth is what we're going to be using with. Here is the hardener, liquid hardener, and here is the Bondo fiberglass resin. So here we just hit it with the first coat of Bondo. I'm gonna sand it off. This still has an hour to go to harden. Well, we had some touch-up spots to do right here and here, just some little ones. And we tried something new here. My brother recommended to me just filling in the tape with the Bondo to fill in these edges. So hopefully that works. I put a little much in there, but it'll come right off. So we got a different plan here. We're gonna stabilize behind this. I cut out a coffee can, a metal older one. I'm just gonna cut a piece out of this, mount it up in behind there, and that'll help support the Bondo when we put it on. Now that just looks hilarious. Got Maxwell, New Holland. Well, me and Allie are back. She's mixing Bondo so we can fill in this hole. That it's hardened up and it's pretty solid now, if you can see. So I think it's ready for it.
Alright, we got everything set up. We got the hood on the skid steer, and then we got the fenders on those two.
Jump your way. Jump your way. I was, but they fogged up right away. Well, you guys can see behind me. Oh, it's bright. Got everything painted. I didn't realize I only had the camera on the hood, so that's why you only saw the hood get painted. But you can see the fenders are painted. They look good? Think so. So these need to dry, and we actually have eggs in our incubator, so we're gonna go home and check on those while we are also waiting for a lady to come pick up hay. Well, we got another load of bales to sell, and while we wait on them, Allie mixed another thing of Bondo here, and she's getting it covering that coffee can we put on there to cover that hole, and it looks great. Can't even tell it's ever a coffee can. And it's nice that it was the old style, it's metal, so it worked just like covering any patch hole. So we're just doing the underneath this canopy. Those dry, got to put another coat on those and they will be done.
Woohoo.
Yep. And then we got to clean this up just a little bit, and I still got to sand this piece. And where we put that tape, it worked out really well. That divot's gone. Second layer of Bondo.
Yes.
It's looking really nice.
Uh-oh. It's the last of it. Not good.
What are these? What are these? Oh. What's this?
Ah, I dropped my nut.
Well, we got the hood latch on, and I'm starting to put these side grills in. Now, the only problem I'm having is some of these tabs are broke. See, the mesh broke out, but I got to get a bolt in there to hold this in there flush like that. So I'm gonna have to figure that out, because I'm not buying new ones, because just for this front one right here, see the tabs are missing at the bottom where I need them. This thing's over $200 just for this. Pretty crazy. Just for some mesh. So I was trying to figure something else out, but there's nothing, no kind of material I can get like this, but I think I can just get a bigger washer, hopefully, if it'll fit, and we should be good. Well, there we go. We used the washer and it worked. Nice and flush. Got a little family help on the tractor. We're gonna put these decals on now. Hopefully this goes well. Very important job you have. Look at this sunglass line though. Oh yeah, I'm sorry I forgot to record us putting the canopy on, but it's on now and it looks really good. Now I'll take you out front so you can see how level it is. That was the biggest pain, is just getting it to where we saw level. Yeah, it's coming together good. Now I got this logo in, or emblem. got to get the stripe back in. And also, we put these plastic fender pieces in, and I completely forgot about the metal strip that needs to go into here to fill this gap. And I got to do that right now. Well, we got the headlights in, and I got one hub primered for the day, and we got everything else wire wheeled. I'm going to finish up tomorrow, I think one more day, and it's going to be done. I think it looks really great, except minus no back wheels on it. And then we got side project going on. We picked up this chisel plow in Toledo. It's a 9-shank, but I think we'll just take the 2 end ones off, depending on how deep we sink it, to run it on the New Holland. But it's a nice case. It was cheap, 500 bucks. I think it was a steal. Well, we got one tire or one wheel primed, and then just got the back of one hub left, and then the other wheel, and then we'll be done with the primer, and then we should be throwing a coat of paint on there. Got video editor Allie here. Well, Allie's taped the wheels off. Looks good. I shouldn't be able to miss anything. And if I get a little paint over here, we can clean it off with mineral spirits. But she got those 2 done, so we're going to get ready to paint here. Someone didn't clean the gun out well enough last time, and now Dad got it cleaned out. It's working good. So we're going to get painting here. Well guys, I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. We got the hubs painted and the inner rims. So tomorrow, me and Allie are going to come back in the morning, and all we got to do is bust these wheels off, and we're going to grease the bearings and paint the wheels, put them back on, and we're going to put these back on, and the New Holland will finally be done. Got a couple black touch-ups to do, and then the mat to put back in, and we're going to be set. So I'll show you guys that tomorrow, and we're going to be here bright and early. Oh, it almost fell. So the front tires are loaded. Oh, we didn't know. They're heavy.
I just watched him pick it up, it fell, and then he fell over top of it. I wish I would have got it on camera.
I wish I just stayed. It's the first startup since we got everything done, and I'm ready to be driving it now. It's good to be driving her again. It is a little chilly today out here, but that wasn't going to stop me from taking this out on its first drive. Check out the orchard grass while we're over here. Greening up. here's gonna be the first walk around of the 5060 being done. Get you guys up close with it. I think it turned out great. I just got a couple little things to do, like the handbar right here, the bolt snapped in the bottom, so it needs drilled and tapped before I put it back on, but that wasn't gonna stop me from driving it today. I still gotta put the mat on the floor. I do like the rims painted. It looks a lot better with not dull rims. The LEDs, I cannot wait to use this thing on the disc bind this year. I think it's gonna work out really well. And I'm glad that we were able to turn the canopy around, no hole in it. But I think it turned out really great. Take another step back. Look at that. Well, thank you guys for stopping by and watching us restore the 5060. I think it turned out great, and I hope you guys like it. I hope you think it looks as well as I do. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I'll see you guys later.